She is actually siblings to one of the climbers here in Singapore. He's already in the open category. Right, so if you guys are familiar with Ryan Yu, this is her older sister. Just now we were seeing. And right now we are looking at problem number 2 for men. I don't think we have seen a top yet for this problem.
No, we haven't.
But I've actually seen someone on the second last hole. Yeah.
The handhold before the zone seems to be throwing people off the wall. Quite literally.
Yeah.
Throwing them off the wall.
Yeah. And here we go again, looking at Bridget. Trying to find her way to the zone. So for those simple volumes, it's actually really good pitch. So where Bridget was holding it with left hand, that pitch was actually quite good. It's not that bad. Of course, our climbers only have 3.5 minutes to climb these problems. They were in isolation beforehand, so they won't be able to see this problem.
As you mentioned earlier in the under 17, if these competitors are above 17 and they've never taken part in under 17 before, this will be their first finals that they've ever experienced, which means it's their first time experiencing isolation as well, coming out to the competition plate and realizing that they've never seen these problems before. So we actually have our top qualifiers out already, I think.
Yeah.
So right now.
So for the male, we have Vernon representing Temasek Polytechnic. And for the ladies, we have Sozui Wakami representing VJC. So right after novice finals would be intermediate finals. And of course, the live score is moving as we go along this competition. For the novice men, Wei Tia is actually leading the pack. And for the ladies, Tia Yi is still at the top, establishing that from the start.
Yes, she did very well.
Now we're back on problem number 3 with this dual text holds. So it's very hard to step on those holds because they are so angled. There are no additional footholds on those. It's just really that flat surface. And there was a close one on problem number 1 for the guys.
These 2 minutes could be make or break.
So for the girls, we have seen tops on problem 1 as well as problem 2.
Yeah.
Especially on problem 2. Problem 3, we're still waiting for a top to happen there. Yeah. For the guys though, I think only problem 1 so far we have seen a top.
Actually, Wei Tia finished the last problem.
The last one as well?
Yeah, yes. So Wei Tia managed to finish the problem before
he
he
had a
finished.
nice lead right now.
Yeah, that's right. So right now we are looking at the problem number 1 for the ladies. That transition from the zone to the second last hole and to the end. What proved successful for that problem is a very dynamic ending. We see some of the ladies jumping straight for the end. And there you go, we are looking at the last problem for the guys. It's actually made up of dual text as well.
Correct.
Both our climbers are making their way to the zone. Let's see if they get from the zone to the top. Let's hope for the best. Oh wow, I think that second last pitch seems bad. And here we are.
It's just one of those problems that it's one move at a time. You get past the next one and then you realize, oh, the next move is hard too.
You catch the hold and like, come on, give me a break.
Right, exactly.
And there is it. ladies, all the finalists are actually out. But for our novice men, we have one more coming out from Springfield Secondary School.
Guan Xiang has come out to join us on the plate. We might get to see her up close in a sec. But there is Kristen climbing now, who is MGS, which is what we were saying just now about some of the under 17 climbers who have already promoted into novice. Means they must have come in first, second or third in a previous comp. And now they're competing against people who can be as young as under 17 to as old as just started climbing 1 year ago. Like Bridget. Not saying Bridget is old in case she listens to this back play. I love you, Bridget. You're not old. You're young. Just in case. Just in case. Coming from me. It's legit, you know.
Yeah.
There we go. And we have our dual text, our famous dual text problem on the screen right now. Getting the zone though, right there. Heading up.
So now she said that simple hold, there's actually like a small crib.
Yes,
on that
there's a ridge that she can hold on to.
But her left foot slipped off.
So close. It's okay, Hilali, you still have 1 minute and 30 seconds to make this a 10 enough.
Alright, so our climber on problem number 3, really putting in all that hard work, pushing through, trying to get past these volumes. It's so tricky. You gotta shift your weight carefully such that it's just enough pressure that you stay on the wall but not too much that you slip out. You really need to find that balance, quite literally. I hope she doesn't slip again on this spot. This is the exact point where she slipped off. And oh! Okay, just getting closer and closer. I mean, this was progress, but once again, the timer also limited. But she's like back at it again, not giving up. 20 seconds left actually.
It is that thing where it's just one move at a time.
Yeah.
And that's time. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the effort that these
All
climbers
smiles from our climbers. It's always good to see them having fun. I mean, it's always a competition, of course, but I mean, why do it if you're not having fun, right?
Yeah,
You're just gonna
it's
get
true.
frustrated. So it's really nice to see them enjoy themselves as they try and do the best they can.
It does keep you a bit calmer as well as a competitor.
Yeah,
Do you feel that? I feel if you keep in mind that you have to have an element of fun when you are climbing these, because at the end of the day, it really is coming out to a plate, looking at problems you won't get to see at most places anywhere else. Wall structures that it's unlikely that you will get in a gym, like our side wall problem and things like that. So for us, it's always new when you come out to compete.
And what an impressive top on route number 2.
I think if you don't actually send anything, it feels a little bit less heart pain.
Yeah,
If you had fun, so you still have a bit of a takeaway. You also learn a lot when you're having fun. Lessons are clearer, I think.
Yeah. And right now we are looking at problem number 2 for men. This yellow route has yet to see an end. We haven't seen anyone solve it. So actually this is the only problem by the guys that is left undone. For the ladies, it would be the third problem that has yet to be solved by any of our climbers.
We saw a very close attempt just now on the second problem for the men, but it really is that handhold. It's just a little bit, it was a little bit more tilted, just a little bit, you know, like maybe a cm or a millimeter. It would make all the difference. It really would.
Tilted holds makes you tilted.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you can definitely see it from the camera. You can see how deep the ink cut is on that handhold, but because of where it is, the legit ink cut that you really can use is just at the bottom. And the closest attempt we saw, I think we saw him try and squeeze 4 fingers in on 2 on each hand, which it actually requires quite a lot of strength to be able to move from that.
You really got to have that wrist mobility because you gotta change it into a wrap and then be able to change it into a mantle, like what she's doing right now. Just trying to mantle up.
So I think with that said, what is the strength that is really important across the board?
Welcome back to the wall. We have Sophie attempting her final problem of today. Now we are going to look for the players. Next question, attempting men's group number 2, and we have Himalaya attempting his final problem today, men's group number 3.
So everyone is done with problem 2 and 1 for both male and female. Shame that we did not see how problem number 2 for guys can be done, but it's alright. Here we are looking at problem number 3 for both the ladies and the guys.
We have Kristen up on the screen.
So here we are, problem number 3. So these are also dual text, but not in a volume form. They are in a crimp form. So the only nice part of their hold is the green half. The white part is really smooth.
And this really throws climbers off simply because when we hold crimps that are big enough, we tend to put our thumbs down.
Yeah.
And this dual text does not allow you to do that because once you put your thumb down, you are fighting against the dual text, which really means you really have to position your fingers properly on those crimps. Oh, we do still have someone on problem 2.
Oh, yeah.
The 1 minute whistle, and you can see how he's holding it. He's holding it top and bottom. He's moved up the crimps to hold them at the corners. Kristen pushing her way up to the zone. Trying to carefully maneuver her feet.
Yeah. So she managed to change her right hand into a wrap, but it slipped out.
Yes.
Right after the novice finals, we will be having the intermediate finals. Intermediate final will be happening at 4:35 p.m.
Let's give them a warm round of applause.
And we're done?
We still have 2 more. We have 1 more climber on problem number 3.
Let's welcome back to the wall.
Yeah.
Helen and Zui.
have Wakami and Vernon up on the wall.
Yeah.
Wakami's done quite well as well.
Yeah.
He topped the first one and the second one, if I'm not wrong.
So looking at the live score at gravical.crim.rocks, leading the way would be one Atira Hidayah from Multimedia University, followed by Dianti Kumara and Tiayi. So we are still waiting for our last climbers, and let's see if it will still change the score. And for the novice man on top, so we just wait for the live score. On top is still Waitia because they finished 2 problems. Mac would be in the second, tied with Himalaya.
Come on!
So close. Our climbers still have 1 minute left though. So I hope she gets it in her next attempt. Here in today's competition, the scoring goes as number of tops, number of zone, attempt to top, and attempt to zone. So they gotta really make it count.
Vernon is firing it up for another goal. So is Dewey. Now she's determined to get something happen here.
So Zui is,
Wakami has gotten very close to the top.
yep.
So back at the zone
15
again.
seconds left to the clock.
He's got 15 seconds left. There she goes!
There you go. This is the first time we
I
have
was
seen
waiting
the
for
top.
her to top it first
Yeah.
before saying this. I don't know if many of you know, but
Wow.
Patrice is actually the queen of 15 seconds is more than enough time.
Yeah. And the thing is, okay, so before, Wakami was actually sitting around 5th, right? That top pushed her to 2nd place right now. So well done.
Okay, so I think
We
due
have
to
one
some...
more climber.
We do?
Yes.
One last one?
One last one for the male.
We do it. We have been facing some technical difficulties, I think. So
Yeah.
why don't we give them a bit of an update of the score?
Yep, so for all the ladies have finished climbing, this score is not final for the novice women. But in 3rd place, we have Dianti Kumara from MBCC and STPBI. In 2nd place, we have Sozui Wakami representing VJC. And in 1st place, we have one Atira Hidayah representing Multimedia University. As for the guys, we have to wait until Kwan Xiang has finished this climb. But so right now, I think it's also pretty cemented who is in our top 3 for the guys.
We have Kwan Xiang going for the zone. He just came down. So you guys are joining us for the last climber. We have seen a bit of in and out for the novice, which is why we say you should really be here.
Yeah.
And you're not bounded by the live stream. I think we're having a bit of internet issues also because our live scoring seems to keep going off as well.
approaching them. 1 minute and 15 seconds remain.
1 minute and 15 seconds to the end of the Novice Finals. Next up, we have the Intermediate Finals coming up quite soon as well. At 4:35.
Yep. And even though Kwan Xiang can finish this problem, our top 3 for novice men is actually pretty much set. I think in third place will be Mac based on count back. Second place will be Himalaya. And in first place we have Wei Jia.
So you mentioned just now that the under 17 need to podium in order to promote, but where the novice category is concerned, the moment they get into finals, they say bye-bye to being novice. They go straight into the intermediate category.
Yeah.
So their next competition, all of these climbers will be in the intermediate category. Yeah. And the reason for this is we get a large group of new climbers every single year who all want to step up to the plate to compete. And we let them move out of it. If not, we might be having eventually a 200 novice even in the women's category. We come close to 200 for the guys already.
I mean, it's really tough to be a novice woman or novice man because your competitors is about 80 to 100 and you need to be top 8.
And you still have to be top 8.
Yeah.
And there we go with our Novice Finals. Novice Finals is over.
And now we are going to change over to intermediate finals happening at 4:35. So you can join us later on through either live stream or be here and join us.
I think we're going to have our super finals now.
Yes, so what happened just now is that we have, I think,
4 of them,
four
if I'm not wrong,
girls
in
who-
second place.
Yes. So to make it fairer for them,
Yeah.
the road chief judge has decided that there will be a super final.
So we mentioned that we thought they would do a countback.
Yeah.
But instead, I think because there are 4 of them,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
to count back would be a bit unfair because you might actually throw out some of the second place, basically no chance to podium at all.
Yeah.
So they will be letting them compete again on a novice problem.
A little bit more mobility on a sore joint, or you feel like you
So
need
we're going to see how they fare.
Yeah, and they will be using the problems that were climbed by our novice women. There might be a little bit of changes to the problem.
our viewers to keep up their
So they are fighting for second place, second and third place. Yes. Rules are the same. All the same rules apply. They should still be given 3.5 minutes.
Yeah.
Only 3? Only 3 of them.
Yeah, sorry. So there are 3 of them tied for second place.
Yeah. So coming up next, we will see Nolan from El Fonse. We will see Faith Ang from the Rock School as well as Nisha Shamira from Sinmin Secondary School.
Yep.
Don't leave yet. Take it as a treat for the interrupted live stream feed.
Yep. And by the way, it's raining right now.
Yes, it has started pouring, which is exactly the same as last year. It was pouring last year as well. Everybody's trying to squeeze into the tentage. So if you intend to come and watch Inter and Open, you should start coming soon because if the rain does not stop, there will be no space in the tentage.
We can all get cozy here.
Since we're still here, we can go back a bit to what I was saying just now about Wakami's 15-second top. Patrice is actually very good at nick of time tops. She is the queen of nick of time tops. She will attempt a problem over and over and over again. And within the last 30 30 seconds, figure it out, and then all of a sudden it looks like she's done it 5 times. And she was talking just as the whistle is blown.
That is actually not a good thing. I'm trying to
But it
stop doing
means that you figured it out in time still, you know. In the nick of time is better than not happening at all.
Yeah. And of course, let's talk about our sponsors. So this event is actually proudly sponsored by True Yoga, Exodus, Ante, Tiger Balm, All Sports and Petzl, and of course, Boulder World.
For the intermediate finalists. If you are an intermediate finalist, we need you to register and head into isolation.
So they've left all the 3 women's problems up. I'm wondering if that means they're going to make them do all 3.
So if you're friends,
Yeah. So just now I spoke to the organizers and I asked them if they're only doing one route, like a sudden death, but it's not.
No, they're basically gonna do an entire finals again.
Yes.
It is worth noting that these are under 17 girls. High chance it's their first finals. Not only have they already climbed a couple of hours ago, they are going to climb again.
Yeah.
3 problems that are supposed by right to be more difficult than what they attempted just now.
Yeah.
But I think after looking at the novice climbers, we might get to see a couple of tops from the girls this time round.
Yep. And also it would be good experience for them to see where they are moving on
to
what it's gonna be like once they start competing in a novice category.
Especially many of them are 17 this year.
Yeah.
This will be their last chance at under 17.
And this did you realize that these 17 years old, their IC starts at T?
Actually, the 18 years old already T.
Yeah.
T00.
Yeah. So I feel
I wake up every morning and assume I'm a T as well. Or at least I have T. Whichever one works.
Okay, so we're just waiting for our route setters and our judges to settle everything, and then we will be
The
welcoming
poor
a
girls would have had to
climber.
like finish climbing and then stay in ISO.
Yeah.
The 3 of them. I'll be like, I'm done with this, take my place. We have 4. I'm sorry, we seem to keep getting this wrong. But according to this, I don't know why. Unless maybe she got another zone that's not been recorded on the crims.
So we're waiting for our next competitors for the super finals.
We missed out Hui Min from MGS, who will also be competing for the super finals. And we're just waiting for that to come out. In the normal finals, we will have 8. Now we have 4. To be honest, the girls' finals was not exactly normal to begin with. There were 13 of them.
Yeah.
So. So you were saying just now, if they did do a comeback, who would have, if they had totally disregarded that they have 4, you did a bit of calculating just now, I think.
I think it would have been Faith and Nisha.
Faith and Nisha.
Yeah. I think if I'm not wrong. Yes, correct.
Faith and Nisha. So based on the countback, the podium winners would have been Faith and Nisha coming in 2nd and 3rd.
Yeah.
But since we are doing a super finals, unless they all happen to tie again, I don't think they will make them climb a 3rd time. So
They can always do a sudden death.
they probably will have to. I mean, since they've already started trying to make it quite fair,
Yeah.
I think as long as they have 3 more who tie, they might end up doing a sudden death. Might have to put back one of the guys' problems.
Yeah.
See how that works out.
And just looking at the side right now, I think our climbers are getting ready. Our first climber is coming out. Yes, that is Novice
Final
from the French school, Singapore. So same rule applied. She will have 3.5 minutes. She was in isolation before this, so she wouldn't have known the problem. And there are no demo climbs.
and she would have been in ISO for a really long time.
Yeah. Quick announcement. The under-17 Super Finals will be commencing in 3 minutes' time. So if you are here to support Noah, Faith, Nisha, or Wayman, all right, find yourself a comfortable seat because they will be fighting it up for the first runner-up and second runner-up.
So welcome everyone. If you've just joined us, we are here at SMU Gravical Amplified. It was very, very hot a short while ago. Now it's kind of chilly and pouring. The canvases have come down. So if you are heading down here for intermediate and open finals, do make your way down quite soon as the tentage is going to start filling up very fast. We are just at the start of our under-17 girls super finals, fighting for second and third place as we currently have 4 climbers in the second position.
Yeah. What happened is that the 4 of them all have one zone.
Yes.
Yes. So it's not a clear enough indication of their ranking.
Yeah.
So the chief route judge made a call of having a super finals for the 4 of them to determine who will be in second and third place. As for the U17 boys, as we already spoke to Zaki just now,
Yes.
right? So for them, it's already settled.
That was quite a clear cut. We've already given out their prizes as well. It was quite a clear cut, first, second, and third. These under-17 girls fought very hard just now. We saw no tops at all during the under-17 girls finals, but they fought all the way to the whistle. So each of these girls have climbed a total of, what is 3 minutes, 2.5 minutes times 3? Less than 14 minutes.
And they're going again.
And they're about to go again. 11.5 minutes.
Yeah.
And they're about to go again.
The thing is, most of the time, based on my experience, they put open women qualifiers in the morning. Then they put open semis for women at night. And I find that very tiring already. But I have that buffer in between to rest. So for these ladies, they barely had time to rest. It was during the novice that they rest, but they were still in isolation.
And they were still in ISO. They couldn't leave to go and get a drink or a chill somewhere. But yes, I do agree with you. I've done it before in a com where my finals was on the same day as my qualies, and it was, I think at finals I was just ready to go to sleep. I was not ready to climb.
But they are being a good sport about it. They're going again and they're going to fight hard. I'm really excited to see how they will fare.
Yes.
The novice women.
For some of them, it's their first finals today, and they're gonna go at it 2 rounds. What a way for a first experience. Might as well go twice.
Yeah, they get to say, I went for finals.
I went for finals twice in the same competition. There we go. We have no one stepping up to the plate from Alphonse.
So Novice Final is representing the French school here in Singapore.
Can we hear some support for
She
Noah?
has 3.5 minutes to figure out this problem.
She's reading her route.
So it's really important for climbers to make it count for them. Every attempt matter. Of course, they would want to get more tops, more zones. And if that is not enough, if that is still tight, it will go back down into the attempt to top and attempt to bonus. So really creative use of her leg. She's itching for the zone hold. So she got it in her first try, yeah?
And this is still her flash attempt.
Yes. So for those who are not versed in climbing, you see those big holds in the yellow box. These are not part of the climb. They are holds to help them come down after they finish the climb. So this part is actually a little bit of a crux. You need to transfer your weight into the left side of the wall, but the flat holds are positioned such that you need to lay back.
Yes. She is quite long though.
Yeah. Wow. Like I said, make use of what you have, right? And she's making use of her span. It's a good thing if you know that you can reach it, go for it.
Yes.
To get it done, and she's very, very close.
She's giving it another go. So there are actually a few handholds that are on the sidewall to help her climb up. And once again, she made it quite easily to the zone hold.
She did try to span herself over,
Yeah.
but I think in that position, it was quite difficult to move off after that.
Yeah.
But she is going for it again because I think it worked for her the first time.
Do you think if she toe, yes, she do the span move, but
Yeah.
then after that, once she get the left hand, don't move off.
But I
toe
think
with
I
her
think
right
in that position fully span, she might not be able to move her right leg. She might have to do it first.
Yeah.
If she brought her leg up before she
Yeah.
continued moving over.
So once you hold the zone, right hand the wall,
Yes.
if you can toe hold the side wall and then
Yes.
reach again, maybe
It
that
is
could work.
it is a safety as well because
Yeah.
if you tend to be quite long, you tend to think I'm just gonna try and hold first. So there we go. We have her trying to move over.
Very, very hard.
I know we have seen novice women climbers from the zone hold going straight up. with
Yes,
this.
we have.
And here you go. She managed to pull her
She's just gonna try and jump. She's just gonna try and jump.
Yeah.
Right now, in the whistle blow, no one is going to take a rest. Joining us in route
Next
one,
up, on route number 1, we have Faith Ang from the Rock School.
So usually, in most of the local competitions, in fact, I think all of the local competitions, it's only the open climbers that climb twice in one day. Most of the time, the guys are usually back to back, night and day.
Yeah.
They climb quite late at night and then they climb quite early in the morning, so they don't get much rest. It's almost back to back. So to have these under 17 climbers climbing within a span of a couple of hours,
Yeah.
it is a real feat for them.
Yeah. So Faith is moving really good on this. She got the zone in her first try. Very nice. Shifting her weight to the second hold. So she gotta make sure that she have enough contact strength on that right hand. I think she's planning to bring her right foot across. The wall is slightly inclined.
that was a very, very solid attempt by Faith on route number 1. Now she knows what she needs to do. She just needs to execute it one more time.
Of course, it's always important to regroup.
So far we have no one that's made it to the zone,
Yeah.
and we also have Faith,
Yeah.
who has made it to the zone. Hoping that the four-way tie is not a clear indication of their strength, then we end up having another four-way tie.
Yeah. Once again, there we go. Faith making good progress again. Let's see if she get it in this.
So what we said just now about span, you can see very clearly
Wow. So
the
she
difference
tried-
between Nolan and Faith where span is concerned.
So Faith actually tried a little bit of a coordination match
That whistle blow,
feat
Faith. You have 1 minute
on the
left.
left flat hold. She almost got it. I feel like if her left foot actually caught the,
Yes,
the
if she
smaller
stepped
foothold,
it,
I think
if
it
she
would be
stepped
a
on it, that would
nice.
have been.
Yeah, she would have a nice tension.
Yes.
She would have managed to stick on the wall. So I think every attempt now gets better and better. So I hope she gets it this time round. Of course, every attempt also takes up your energy.
She still has 2 more problems to go.
Yeah. Oh. There you go. Ah, the left hand slipped.
That is talent, though. Talent and aim.
Coming out next, we will be having one of our U17 girls from Sidmin Secondary School. We have Nisha Shabira. And on problem number 2, we once again have Norman Fidal representing the French School of Singapore.
Let's see how Nolan does on problem 2, because we saw most of the novice women fly up this one.
Yeah.
And send it quite easily.
Yeah. So maybe it would be quite important for them to flash this route.
Yes, I think. Nolan and Nisha side by side.
She did not let go. She made it count. Even though she was slipping out, she really fought hard to stay on the wall.
She did. She got across there as well. Now comes that moment. She's moving very slow.
She did it slowly.
Looking very good, looking quite strong. Now comes the... She's gonna have to move soon.
Yeah, you can't hesitate on this last move.
Maybe we'll see a double top. We have a top from Nolan. This, however, was her second attempt.
So I think Nisha hesitated a bit. I mean, in that position, it's actually quite hard to jump.
Yes, it is.
Really high. And the 2 holds that she are holding, they're not, she can't pull downwards.
It's also a very scary view that we see Nolan's top again. Unfortunately, this would be Nolan's second attempt because she did start and fall from the start.
Yeah,
the first time. And she is the first climber, so we'll have to see how the other 3 do on the second problem. Nisha going back up. She did her previous attempt so slowly, so controlled. It would have also been very tiring.
Yeah.
Which would make the next couple of attempts that much harder now.
Our climbers are
not
working
giving up.
against time as well, so it's very important. She has 30 seconds left. Nisha is not giving up. But then again, the fatigue also accumulates. Next up, we have Chan Hui Min representing Methodist Girls School.
She is our final super finals competitor for the under 17 girls.
And on problem number 2, we have Faith Ang representing the Rock School. So right now, by the looks of it, no one is leading the pack with that 1 top on the second route.
We haven't seen a top on problem 1. But we did see a lot on problem 2 during the novice.
Yeah.
So opponent's 2 attempts.
So I wonder if Faith will flash this problem.
Yes,
I think it will be very important.
Yeah, if Faith flashes this problem, she'll get a stand up from Owen, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's going to.
Yeah.
There we go.
And there you go, a flash by Faith.
So if you joined us for the Novice Finals just now, you would also know that problem 2 is actually the problem that was taught the most in the Novice Finals. So for this Super Finals, the under 17 girls would need to flash this problem to keep their standing. And then I think it all comes down to problem 3, how far up they get if Hui Min doesn't top the first one.
Yeah.
4 p.m. for your prize presentation. Also, our intermediate finals.
It comes back down to they may be under 17, but it's not a discount of how strong they are as climbers. It really isn't.
We need you to get the intermediate finalists into isolation as soon as possible. You only have 5 minutes left before isolation closes.
So there is no live scoring for the U17 finals. But don't worry, we're keeping track with the physical scoring. We try to be as accurate as possible. So right now, leading the pack would be Faith with that flash on route number 2. Nolan is actually second, and remember they are fighting for the second and third place.
Aura claimed first place quite cleanly with her 3 zones.
Yep. So Hui Min has 30 seconds left on the clock. So she needs to. So it's really crunch time. 15 seconds to reach the top. Can't hesitate anymore. She gotta make this leap. Good effort. So all our climbers are now done with problem number 1. So on problem number 2, we have Nisha. And on problem number 3, we have Nolan. So if Nisha wants a fighting chance here, she might need to flash it.
This is her flash attempt. She has to send it in this attempt.
Yeah. So no one got the zone.
No one has the zone.
Really working hard to get there. I think for the U17 girls, there are additional holds on some of the simple volumes, if I'm not wrong.
But no one also seems very familiar with the simple holds. There is very little feeling going on where we see her, but there are definitely extra small holes put on for them, making it a little bit easier.
And Nisha actually flashed route 2.
Did.
So now it's tied between Nisha and Faith.
Maybe we might still see Nisha and Faith.
Yeah.
Claim their podium positions.
Yep.
We do have no one back up to where she was just now.
She's inching her way to the top, trying to find a good position. There you go.
remarkable timing in this one. There's no one right now. With still some time to spare on the clock.
So no one walks away with 2 tops.
2 tops, 3 zone.
No flashes.
Yeah.
She does walk away with 2 tops. Currently, right now, that does put her in 2nd place right now.
It actually puts her in 1st place. She's the only one with 2 tops currently.
Well, 1st place in the super final, 2nd place overall.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
2nd
That's
place
right.
overall.
Okay, so no one has 2 tops, 3 zone, 4 attempts to top and 4 attempts to zone.
Yes. It is important, I think, for Group 3 that we have Nisha and Faith to either flash it or do it under 2 attempts because they flashed Group 2.
Yeah.
So they do have a slight upper hand on no one based on attempts.
Let us welcome back to the wall. Faith up from the rock stool.
And of course, if Hui Min flashes problem 2 as well, that gives her an equal standing.
Yep. So Hui Min is on problem number 2 and Faith is on problem number 3.
It's always really fun when the scoring is so close.
Yeah.
And you just know, like,
Right now we have no clear winner.
So, I mean, just now we were like, oh, all zones, we kind of have an idea.
Yeah.
Oh, we have all 2nd place, what do we do now? But now it's just so riveting because it's really very close.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think you can see from the screen there are additional holds that have been
that wasn't
placed.
there just now.
Yeah, on the simple holds.
Isolation for intermediate
Hui Min
finals
making
is
quick
now
work on
closed.
this problem.
I repeat,
We'll see if it's a
isolation for
flash.
intermediate finals are now closed, and you will not see the intermediate finalists until the intermediate finals commences. In the meantime, we have Chan Hui Min,
There you go.
top on route number 2.
Flash?
Yes.
Hui Min has flashed her problem.
This
With
is Faith also first attempt on this problem,
Yes.
yeah?
So it puts Hui Min in the same place as Faith and Nisha. So Faith, Nisha, and Hui Min. If by a climbing miracle they all flash problem 3 or all do it under the same number of attempts,
Yeah.
then we might have a sudden death. Because then we will have 3 of them.
Okay, you have less than 1 minute and 30 seconds
If Faith finishes this problem in this attempt,
This attempt,
she will rank higher than no,
then no one.
It's
If she takes 1 more attempt, then she's going to tie with no one.
Yes,
so
yes.
then we have her and no one in the same place now.
this is really tight.
These under 17 girls are very strong.
Yeah.
Ale, come on. You have less than 1 minute left to make this count.
She needs 2 hands. There you go.
And there we go. That puts Faith ahead of no one, currently clinching 2nd place, no one in 3rd. We still have Nisha and Hui Min. And Nisha and Hui Min, if any of them flash this problem, they will take over Faith's current position.
Yeah.
However, if they both complete it in 2 attempts, then we're going to have a sudden death, I would think.
So yeah, so for Faith, her score is 2 tops, 3 zones in 3 attempts to top and 3 attempts to zone. So we will try our best to keep track of the score. There is no live scoring for the super finals.
Okay, we have Nisha. Nisha on her final problem.
As they are cheering her on for her final problem of today.
If Nisha flash this, it will be great. it could secure the.
What would
second
happen
place.
if Nisha and Hui Min both flash this? Probably gonna do that. Do you think it'll be sudden death as well? Because it does leave them with only 2 people. They might end up doing a comeback then, since there's only 2 of them left.
It's gonna be tough. I'm not too sure. We have to wait for the chief rule judge. But again, anything can happen within this
It's
few
true.
minutes that we have left. There you go, Nisha fighting really hard. Finding her balance. Gotta make this count. So these holes are dual texture. So she did not flash it.
Come on, Nisha, you have 2 minutes left.
And that was actually quite an impressive pinch she displayed there.
Yeah.
Because I've held those simple holes. They are not easy to pinch because they are actually quite wide. Even going up to the top, they are quite wide.
She needs to get this in this attempt if she wants to tie with Faith. I think the problem is her left leg is too high right now. If she match feet and bring up her right foot first, which is I think she's
heard
doing.
you. Yes,
There
I think she heard
There
you.
you go, there you go.
All right, Nisha, you have less than 1 minute left.
She gotta make this count. This is her second attempt on this.
She's fighting hard right now.
Ah, that slip.
So we still have Faith and Nolan up at second and third.
She's going to go for another try.
They say she does not know that.
But
But even if she did, I think she's gonna just keep going.
Yeah.
She'll definitely keep pushing for sure.
Probably her last. Good try. Ali Nisha. Now, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Nisha's amazing effort today. And that was a solid climbing doing the fitness. And with that whistle blow, we have
So for Nisha, her current score is 1 top, 3 zones in 1 attempt to top and 3 attempts to zone. So currently she is ranked 3rd with Faith leading the way, followed by Nolan and then Nisha. But we have to see what Hui Min does.
Yes. If Hui Min flashes this or finishes it in 2 attempts,
Yes.
she will be in a very nice standing.
Yep.
She will push Nolan down to just above Nisha then.
Yep. As we have said earlier on, Aura from the U17 has already secured the first place for the U17 category. So these 4 ladies that we have here in Super Finals, they're actually vying for the position for the 2nd and 3rd place. There you go, this is what I was talking about just now.
Yeah.
To match feet first before stepping on the left leg. There
By
you
the
go.
time Nisha heard you, she was really tired. Too tired to move the other leg.
Yeah. And over here, you need to adjust your hand. If you can come with the right hand, it would be good. She's stepping on top of the volume instead. Yeah, those holes get really wet, really fast. always good to have a chalk bag in hand.
We're looking at where she's stepping, and that position where she is really is if you step too hard, you're just gonna slip.
Yeah.
So she has to keep really at the top of her shoe, and it's not enough surface, it's not a good thing. Too much surface area is also not a good thing.
This is her first attempt on this problem. This could be a flash attempt. Did I jinx it?
Maybe. But she has one more attempt.
Yep.
She got up quite far there.
Alright, the whistle blow, you have 1 minute left. Can we hear some support from Lana?
But she did take quite a while. She did take quite a while just now on that attempt. And this is not a short problem. It's actually quite long, quite a long one. So usually it would take less than a minute. 45 seconds usually is considered quite long, but there are some problems that there's so many movements in between, and sometimes climbers move quite slowly just because they can, because it just really counts and they're so careful, which also means they spend a lot of time on a single attempt, that if that's it, when they fall, they don't really have time to try again. Just because they're going up again, it doesn't make anything faster. Oh no, she's gonna try and jump for it, I think. And in that turn of events, it leaves
It's very clear.
yes, Faith and Nolan
Yep.
have clinched second and third place.
Yep. So in first place we have Aura, which was established just now during U17 finals. And after super finals, based on the results we have here, Faith will take second place and Nolan will take third place.
We were quite nervous for Nolan when she didn't flash problem too, but she made quite the comeback with her 3, so that was really good.
These drivers are a lot stronger, a lot more experienced.
Alright, so we will be continuing with intermediate finals at 4:35 p.m. Our route setters and our organizers will now be setting up for that.
At 4:35 p.m. because of our super finals, it's not very far away, so do stick around, don't go too far. If you are on the way, the rain I think has stopped for a while, so do take the chance to hurry to the tentage. You can beat all those who are lazy and have decided to not take a break from running here because the rain has stopped. So do beat the crowd and come in. Once inter-finals has started, I would think your place for open finals to come and watch will be quite limited.
Yeah,
Because people are going to come to watch inter-finals just to save a space for open.
So you better join us and we'll see you in a bit.
See you later. Bye.